Hello, we're very happy then to to be at the end of this year. Thanks God, right? And we want to thank to the Lord, right? Because He did very good things for us this year, right? And me and Cookie want to appreciate all the things, right? That that all the people, right, and all the fans did for us, right, for the church, for the school, and with the intentions to help people, right, to keep the interest in moving on with the school, right? All right, Mama, it's all right, it's all right. And she's very happy right now. She's very hyper. She's very happy. She is very into the holidays also, celebrations, and we're working on this place, right, which is going to be the way for music, right, and also to celebrate birthdays, sweet 16s, right, and little things that will come in hand, right, and that way we will have a use for this concert site, right? We're gonna have from classic music, right? We're gonna have bands, right? Christian music, pop music, and it's gonna be served through the Android and website, right? A lot of people would like to go, and a lot of people would like to have, right, a nice place where to think about the things the preachers, the priests, the ministers are talking in regards of the word of the Lord, as well the songs, right? And working on it, we're going to be able to finish the work, right? At the same time, we have the church, because we're going to be providing, right, ministry. We're going to have 10 minutes church, like we've been placing in, looking forward to see if it looks good, right? As the year approaches, the New Year's, right, 2016, we're going to be looking forward to work a little bit deeper into the subjects we've been talking about for the last 2 years, right? We're going to be looking for organizations and groups who will provide all kinds of benefits, not just for the institution, but for the students, right? Maybe places where people can volunteer and go to work and practice what they have learned. And maybe to go and do workshops and practice the selling techniques to succeed or help the people succeed into the jewelry making, into the perfume making, you know, into so many things that we are working on, right? Into medicine, into to move on with the classes online, virtual education, so they can go and validate their classes, and that way they don't lose step in their education. We believe that as people are interested into work a little bit on some things to put minds together, right? And with the rest of your family members, in order to achieve, to work, to receive some training, right? You will be able to do wonders. You will be able to grow your income, right? and you can be able to have resources to spend um, at home, right? We are very happy with the service. We understand that technology is growing every single day, right? We have broken laptops, and we have already changed maybe 6 or 8 of them, right? And there's really nothing we can do. We know that even though we purchase insurance, sometimes, I mean, if I were inventor, right, which I have already built so many things, right? And if I don't have resources at hand because I am always working and purchasing materials, right? From where am I gonna have money? That would be my situation if I were selling insurance, right? It's better just to sell the items the way they are. I'm very sure that a lot of business, right, will invent or put together some equipments in order to make it last for a long time. But all these little things are plastic, and the inventors are not really sure if the electrical resources are coming from the same source like the ones they had when they're building, right, the equipment. So it'll be really hard for me to go and just return everything, like if I never use them. Like if, even though, some people will never understand, right, that something is really expensive, that a peace of mind that everybody invests in something is not something that came yesterday and it will come in like the rain, and that it will go like the water through your fingers, right? It's something that is very expensive. It's something that I don't know. It will be better through the years, right? But meanwhile, as we use plastic, it's not going to be possible for us to believe that all these equipments are going to be there forever, right? And so, working on it, right? We believe, and we have already worked on, and we have rehearsed, and we have called up friends and family, neighbors, right? And the public in general into the continuing with their interest in following and achieve the American dream, right? And by having that, we believe that everybody can do wonders, right? To keep up with their own mind, with the health of their brain, which is important, right? And so by working on it, we believe that by working on it, we believe that we can accomplish a lot of nice things, right, in this world to make a better living. Oh, well, something came in, and as we were talking in regards of what to do and not to do, and blah blah blah, and this and it's something went off. But it really doesn't matter, right? As we were saying, right, it doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't really matter. But anyways, we are and we want to place in the hands of the Lord all the projects that we have for next year. And we're gonna ask the Holy Spirit to guide us in everything, right? And we're gonna request His blessings for every one of us, right? For all the friends, for all the family, for all the neighbors, for all the viewers, for all the people that we have been inviting, right? For all the people who has been watching us, right? For all the networks, right? For all the internet servers, and the public in general, right? That the Lord can be with them for the next year. And we're going to pray that the Lord can bring your highest aspirations and and everything you dream to a very nice truth, so he can make all the things come through for you, right? A lot of people will say, well, we don't know, we're not sure about, the people who are not familiar with the word of the Lord, the people who are not familiar with the things that um, people know, that there is no way that you can achieve those things, because there is no way, there is no resources, there is no time, there is there is nothing, right? But miracles happen, right? People without nothing have gone desiring and dreaming and asking the Lord to provide a way to make things happen, right? And that's how things eventually came up, right? And in this country, having so many resources, especially the people, right? Because believe it or not, the information, right? The information, the education, right? Is very successful in the mind of people, where you can be able to talk and to have listeners, where you can be able to stand up and have viewers, where you can be able to be selling something and have people try it. What can they lose? And so that's the nice thing about the capitalism, right? Because people have come along and from a long way, and they have gone so far now. And that's how this country is made. If you keep in mind that one day you came into this country just the same way like the pilgrims, they came to praise the Lord. But with that, all the blessings that we have today, which is the way to make a living, the way to go and pursue a better lifestyle. A lot of people will say, what are you talking about? This is just a very simple life, right? But if people will go one day, right, to places, right, such third world countries or maybe underdeveloped countries, there is not even water, right? And that's one of the things that we'll perhaps can forget, that there is really nothing you can do when you are hungry and when you want to take or just to grow seeds in order to have it at home, right? And that's one of the things also. And just tell me, if people who come to this country have come to this country to make a different approaches, to make a difference in their lives, and somehow because they cannot speak the language, they eventually, right, forget about all their dreams. Eventually they forget about to speak the language. Eventually they forget about the motivation they had inside, right? The burning desire to succeed in an environment where there is resources, because people is all about. People is what it makes things happen. The teamwork is what it makes things happen. The people here, the people there, the approaches you have to them, the way you approach the people, the way you present your things, the way you present yourself, that's the richness in it. And when people see in you that you want to succeed in life, that's when they throw a rope at you. And that's how you make a better living for yourself. And when you're loyal to them, And when you're peaceful, and when you're educated, and when you show that you really want to make it, that's when you become a success, right? And you become the success of the community. The community who had the little class when you were interested in taking it, like we are offering right now, International Pentecost University is offering you the opportunity to continue with your education, to learn the language, right? At your right time, when you have the time, when you feel like it, if you want to say it, when there is the right time, right? And you will be able to achieve, because biblically, we know that there's always a time for everything. And we put our interest to keep on learning in the hands of the Lord, and we ask, Lord, forgive my sins. Thank you for Jesus Christ. I receive the Lord in my heart. I will do the best I can to follow your commandments, right? Help me out to make everything, to put everything in the right place, to achieve as much as I can, to know that is true, that is always a time for everything, and so I can bring the success in my life, so I can be the example for people, so I can be the person once I dream about, right? And the Lord is gonna help you. I know 2 or 3 people who were very interested in to follow a good path, who never lose hope or step in what they were looking for. And from not knowing very well the language, they were able to develop, themselves in a beautiful way. And they were able to achieve, and they were able to work, and they were able to sell, and they were able to make business, and they were able to do so many things. And now they have their homes, and now they have their business, and now they have their automobiles, and now they have a way to make a living, because they never forgot that they asked the Lord to help them out, to not forget their dreams. And the Lord put the people in places where they were able to develop their skills. And the Lord put these people to make a team with loyal people. The Lord put all these people with people who compromises, and do not forget that a compromise is something so valuable, right? And we are so happy, right, that we can be able to know that all these people who have gone so far, coming from so far away also, they made it, and they are the success in the community, because the good minds, the good people, the smart people were able to get excellent ideas, where all these people were able to take advantage of them, and now they are part of an excellent community, of a good community, an example for everybody's, right? So we have the http // IPUinstruction.com, where you can see all the workshops that we are presenting, right? We're not asking for a tuition, we're asking for a cooperation, right? If you want, right? We don't have a checking or account to collect that kind of money right now, but we have a funding, and we also have the money orders or personal check-ins, whatever you want to mail, right? And so by working on it, we're gonna be using this money to keep on building the school, to have better websites, to have musicians under training, right? To keep on training the community, right? At the time, everything is going to be posted online. We are using the www.yugo.com, and we're using the www.youtube.com, where you can open an account with them. So you can have your resources, right? So you can join the team and ask and pray for these greatest people, because they're putting their intelligence, they're putting their equipment, they're putting their engineers, right, in order to help the community to grow. And that's a really great blessings, right? There is also some other very nice people like Facebook, Twitter. There is Idea Host, right? And very good some other systems that are, right. Google have a lot of services. YouTube have a lot of services also, right? And excellent colors, and their programs and their channels are very interesting. Everything they have is very, very good, have 100% quality, right? And we are using that, and we're very grateful, and we're praying the Lord, right, that we can keep up putting our grain of salt in order to develop this kind of schools, right? We are entrepreneurs, right? We're investing the resources we have in order to achieve as much as possible in the future and in the present, right? By continuing with this kind of innovation, right, we are presenting our classes, right, for all the people who are interested in thinking about and to study about and to develop the language, English language. And as we were saying, as the time and the viewers are available with another kind of languages, might practice some other kind of languages. We use the Hebrew because we have theology, right, as a workshop, as a some certain degrees that people is interested, right? We're developing our channel and our school, right, which is in the same home business, right? Because everything comes from the idea, right? Everything is from the mind to others, right? From what you have already learned, from what you have already achieved, and that's how the business starts, right? And so let us just give thanks to the Lord, because we are ending this year, right? And we are a few hours away from this year ends, and we're very happy to the Lord. And we sing to the Lord, right? We're singing to the Lord songs, and we have Cookie that she's ready to sing, right? Sing, Mama Rita. Hallelujah. And she is so happy to hang around this place. She keeps a very good eye on it. So just right here, we are going to dismiss, right? We're going to ask the Lord to be with us, right? Just like He has been all this year and for the next year. And so we can receive blessings, right? A lot of blessings. And that the Lord can visit each one of us at home and brings the motivation we all need in order to achieve, right? everything that we always want to and dream about, right? And so the Lord can keep up with the motivation to learn, right, the English language. Oh, Maria, say, Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Happy New Year to everybody. And we'll talk later in a little while. Glory to the Lord. sombra de muerte. No temerá mal alguno, porque tú estarás conmigo. Tu vara y tu callado me aderezarás mesa delante de mí. En presencia de mis angustiadores, ungiste mi cabeza con aceite. Mi copa está rebosando. And if we live, for Him will live. And if we die, for Him will die. Whether if we die, whether if we die or live, we belong to the Lord. We belong to the Lord. Whether if we die, whether if we die or live, whether if we die or live, we belong to the Lord. Hicimos para Él morimos, y si vivimos, para Él morimos. Sea que vivamos o que muramos, somos del Señor, somos del Señor, y si vivimos o morimos, somos del Señor, somos del Señor. Happy New Year! مركانه قدانه قدمانه مسافر خايم طويل أبينه مركانه قدانه قدمانه مسافر يولى بشوى مسافر خايم طويل